What's up, guys? Time for another episode of Chucktown 2. It's Brandon. Thanks for joining us. Got a good one for you today. It's a nice 75 degrees here in Charleston in February. I'm going to hop on my 2017 Harley Davidson Softail Slim. We're going to give it a review. I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like. We're going to go for a ride, take it to the park. Let's get to it. What a nice day. 75 degrees here in Charleston on a lovely February afternoon. I think we'll start this review talking about the ride first. I'll pull up to a spot and we can get my thoughts on looks and stuff like that. So for a little bit of history, started riding in my early 20s, which was many years ago now. I think it was 2005. I bought my first bike. It was an 05, brand new 05 Suzuki Gixxer 600. Never even ridden dirt bikes before, nothing. Just bought it and said, hey, I'm gonna teach myself in a parking lot, and with the help of a couple of friends, I got the hang of it. Bike still scared the crap out of me. And if I was to do it again, I probably would opt to go with a smaller bike as a beginner bike, but lesson learned. After that, I had a Kawasaki Ninja ZX14. Which was a huge bike. That thing was fast. Ended up selling it several years back. Didn't have a bike for a while because I lived up north in the Delaware area. The riding season up there is so short. I moved to Charleston a little over 2 years ago. And here can pretty much ride all seasons. We've got our cold days, but for example, it's February and it's 75. So I'm on the bike, you know? Moved to Charleston. Ended up buying a Yamaha Striker. I think it was a 2014. 80 cubic inch engine. I love that bike. It's quick. Kind of had a chopper style to it with a raked out front end and big wheel on it. And I decided to buy a house, so I sold it. Bought my house, and then I was like, you know what? I've always wanted a Harley. Went to the dealer. Looked at a couple bikes. I didn't want a Sportster, as I figured with my experience level it'd be too small of a bike for me. I wanted something with a little bit more get up and go, more power. I also didn't want a touring bike. It was too big. I'm not a big fan of the fairing style and all that. So I saw this Softail Slim. This is a 2017 Softail Slim at the dealer. I love the color. It's called olive green. It's got the 103 motor on it, which I think converts to somewhere around 1600-ish cc. Has a big intake on it. Had Vance and Heinrich's pipes, which I recently replaced with these short shot drag pipes, if you can see them. They're loud. You probably barely hear me. It's fine. So test drove it. I loved it. And there's a couple of things I don't like about the ride. One, the position of the handlebars. Some people are fans of this beach bar, sort of pull back view, pull back feel. But for me, I'm 6'1", and I don't like the seating position or my overall body position. So I'm you know, feet are forward. I'm kind of hunched over a little bit to get down to the bars because the angle of my arms is down. So I knew I was going to upgrade to some 8 hangers. I didn't want to go crazy with the 16s. Ended up getting some 14s, which who knows, probably be around here. I'm going to try to put them on either this weekend or next weekend before bike week. But I think that'll alleviate any issue I have with the seating position and the ergonomics of my ride. I think if you're shorter, this is a great bike for you. When I pull up to a stop, you're completely flat-footed, even with your knees bent. This is one of the lowest motorcycles that Harley makes. So it does sit low. I like how it's low. It works for me. Again, once the handlebars are replaced, hey, I'm good with it. I have no issues. It does have that slim back tire, and the front fender and the rear fender is kind of like a slim style. I think that's where the Softail Slim naming comes in. Almost like that bobbered out chopper look. Not chopper look, but almost like a bobber look. Looks great. It's got those fat spoke tires. I like them. Some people don't. I know some people put like mag wheels on them, or the bigger wheels. We'll see what happens there. If anything, there's white walls that I've seen, especially with this color, that give it a really nice retro look and feel to it. I do like it because it does feel like a retro type of bike. It's got that World War II sort of army look and feel to it. So I do like that. With the 103 engine, it's got plenty of power. Gets up and goes. 6-speed. It's great on the highway. Plenty of extra juice when you need it. You know, I don't have the windshield. I'm not a big fan of the look. I know with functionality it would be great, but not my thing. I put a sissy bar on the back. I'll show you that when we pull up to a park, just to take a look at everything. We are posted up here at the park. It's a nice exterior view of the bike. So we'll just start with the styling. I mentioned the fat tire look. I think it would look cool with a white wall, but again, that's just my opinion. Might be an upgrade I do eventually. It's got those cut front fenders. I did replace the headlight. This was OEM Harley, but ended up just going out on me one night, and it was really dim to begin with. So I got this from Amazon, and it's super bright. I'll show you. I don't know if it comes through, but the ring around it when the lights are on at night is engaged. It looks really cool. Got that front light. There's also a casing they make. It's almost like a Fat Boy casing. I think would look really neat as well. Again, I mentioned the highway bars there. It's got the highway bars. Recently installed these pipes. Again, these are Hamo pipes, Hamo exhaust from Amazon. Did not come with the bike. It came with the Vance & Hines. It's got the floorboards, which I also am not crazy about the look of. I may replace those with a normal like peg set. You can see this is kind of like a chunky old man looking feature of the bike I'm not crazy about, so that's probably a new addition that I'll do. I mentioned the air cleaner. It's a Screaming Eagle. 6-speed transmission. It's a little dirty right now, so I apologize. Recently removed the exhaust, so I've got to clean up this bottom portion of the bike. I do like the seat. This is a stock seat. Mine has the passenger pillion as well. I added the sissy bar. Not sure the exact size of it, but I actually found it on one of the websites or one of the groups that I'm in. You'll notice right now I've got electrical tape on my turn signal. So for some reason it just came loose, but I haven't gotten around to it because you've got to take this whole fender up to get to the back of the turn signal. Tighten it up, it's just kind of a pain in the butt. So I will do that. I know it looks ghetto right now. I did do these black covers and LED lights in the front and back. I'll show you what they look like. So that's the LED back. It's got that ring around it. And the same thing for the front turn signals, you'll see. It's got the ring. So I got these from Amazon too. They're pretty cheap, but I like the way they look, and they kind of match the ring that's on the front light as well. Coming around the back of the bike, you see it is a slim tire. I don't know the size offhand. Let me see. I'm looking here for you. I don't know. It's somewhere on there. Oh, here you go. 85B16 77H. Small back tire, so it's got that slim profile, which I like. People like the fat tire look, which I do too sometimes, but it looks cool. This license plate mount was horizontal. I actually made it vertical. It kind of saved some room because it looked weird sticking out there. I know some people mount it to the back fender. It is a belt drive bike. So you see the belt there. I've got the passenger peg. This one, again, I just took off the exhaust, so I gotta put the peg down there. Not crazy about this polished primary cover. So this is a project I wanna do, maybe make that black or get a black one, something. Maybe I'll spray it. And you've got the dual foot control for the clutch, so you can kick back. The only thing I really use that one for is neutral. So again, I think when I take the floorboards off and it's just pegs, I'm just gonna take that off too. There's really no need for it. I don't use it enough. And what else? So I did add these black mirrors. These were chrome. Just put those on. I've got ape hangers on the way. So this is gonna change out. So this is stock, but I really like when you're riding. I think this has a cool look to it. You kind of see that Harley Davidson in chrome. So I do like the stock risers. They look really cool. Other than that, you got your gas gauge, miles per hour. They only use 1 or 2 numbers. And yeah, so that's the bike in a nutshell. I'm gonna start it up here so you can hear it. Let's put it in neutral real quick. Again, I just tapped down on that. But we'll start it up. So that's gonna do it for the review today. Appreciate you guys watching. 2017 Softail Slim. I love the bike, highly recommend it. And hey, you know, if you guys want to, go ahead and like this video. Please subscribe. I'm gonna try to upload as many videos as I can, especially since the weather's starting to warm up. But follow me on Instagram, Chucktown2. I appreciate it. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride. Y'all take care.